with another edition of Building Your Vocabulary. In the last episode, I spoke about 12 words which sound fun and can be used in regular life. Today I'm going to pick up a topic or other words that can again be used in daily life, and the word very. Very is a very often abused word. Yes, I said that on purpose. We add a very in front of another adjective thinking it will give a further superlative meaning to that word. It's actually not that way. They say that very is the laziest word in the English dictionary, and if any of you have there watched the movie Dead Poets Society, Professor in that, Robin Williams, played the role. He actually tells all his students not to use very when they start writing and how it would add to their language. So I'm going to take this up as a series of words, and yes, I will go alphabetically. Today I'm going to take up the first 10 alphabets of the series. So we start with A, and we're going to look at how we can replace very with a single word. So starting with very angry. Instead of saying he was very angry, you could use the word furious, you could use the word irate, you could also say enraged. He was enraged at what was happening around him. That professor always has an irate look on his face. So you replace very angry with these words. Now next, very bad. Something was very bad, the movie was very bad, the food was very bad, the handwriting was very bad. We keep using the word very bad, whereas actually bad has worse and worst as their other degrees. So instead of saying very bad, we could use words like distasteful, disgusting, obnoxious. If it is at that stage of something that you don't really like, you could use the word obnoxious. Even somebody's behavior could be obnoxious. The taste of something could be disgusting. So instead of saying very bad, you could use these words. Very careless, very careful. We've used it so often. Many teachers say, that boy is a very careless boy. Or you look at somebody and say, learn from him. See how very careful he is with his work. So instead of saying very careless, we could use words like, he's a sloppy person. He's very negligent with his work. Oops, I used very over there. We get so used to using the word very. So we say callous, we could say sloppy, we could say negligent. And for very careful, we could say he's a diligent person. He's attentive in his work. He pays attention to what he does. Very dry. The weather is very dry. So instead of saying very dry or my throat is very dry, a word that goes with it is parched. The earth was parched because of the lack of rain. We go with another word with dumb. You're a very dumb guy. There's just one simple word that we say, he's stupid. But again, we tend to add a very in front of the stupid also. So we could just say, he's stupid, or we could say, he's dense. Yes, we're talking about somebody. I don't know why I keep saying he. It could be a she also over here. But I'm learning to be gender neutral over here. And very easy. We could just say simple, uncomplicated, obvious. The directions were very simple. Instead of saying that, we say his directions were uncomplicated and simple to follow. Then we have very fat. And I think, fat shaming is one thing that goes all around the place. And I don't know if I should be giving you alternate words over here. But sure, instead of saying very fat, you could say plump. Pleasantly plump. Doesn't that sound better? Or we could say overweight. Another better word for it is corpulent. The character he played the role of a corpulent professor. So corpulent is another word for very fat. We could also say rodent, round, the shape. When we say rodent, we are talking about round as a shape. Very good. Now very good is something we use almost every day. How are you feeling? Very good. How is the book? Very good. So instead of saying very good, why don't we use words like excellent, Or why don't we use like splendid? I had a splendid experience today. Or I had a superb experience today. Then we have very hot. We can talk about the weather, we talk about the water, we say wait till the water is very hot and then do this, or the weather today is very hot. So instead of using the word very hot, we could say scorching, we could say humid, or we could use boiling. That's the best way of saying. Put the egg into boiling water. So we are actually being very specific about the temperature also when we say boiling instead of very hot. Very interesting. Now books could be very interesting, a poem could be very interesting, a movie could be very interesting. If we just move that word very, and instead of very interesting we say fascinating, we say captivating, we could use gripping, we could say engrossing. The detective novel was captivating and engrossing. Your entire concentration was on that. And then very jolly. He's a jolly good fellow. So instead of saying very jolly, we could use the word saying he's cheerful. He's a carefree person. He's a pleasant person. So what I would request you is, every time we speak now, consciously avoid using the word very, because it's actually not doing anything to your adjectives. Please look forward to the next video where I'm going to talk about another 10 words continuing from these series. Stay safe and keep following me.